into SRI Stage 2 in this video. I'm going to describe SRI Stage 2, and then I have a video of how to do Stage 2, how to do the exercise for you also. So Stage 2, the archetype of this stage is really about polarity. So there's a charge, usually you'll feel a charge in Stage 2 of either good or bad, right or wrong. There's a very black or white thinking. There's a lot of shame and blame that goes on in Stage 2. It's like, this person's to blame for this, or this needs to be fixed into becoming that. And, you know, there's a lot of just like, a lot of shame and blame and black and white, good and bad, right and wrong. You know, somebody's in that category of like good people and somebody's in that category of bad people, or this was a good thing that I did and a bad thing that I did, or, you know, it's just there's this divisive energy of separation of good or bad, right or wrong, what's the cause of something and what's the answer to it, you know, and it's just very much a pulling energetic of, you know, even somebody being, you know, on a pedestal and somebody else is horrible, and, you know, something's going to be the ultimate answer to all your prayers, or once I go to this place, or once I do this thing, everything then is going to line up. It's like there's something that's your holy grail, you know, and the genie in the lamp, and once you get to that thing, then you'll arrive, you know. It's Stage 2 is just very much, you know, shame and blame, the holy grail, and the bottom of the pit. So there's a lot of divisive energy, and you might hear yourself saying these things, you know, that was the greatest thing ever. Once I get here, you know, oh, that was bad. Oh, you know, just pointing your finger, shame and blame, and notice when you do that. And what you might feel is anger. Anger is a real, you know, that's a real emotion of Stage 2. It's like angry. Somebody did something, or to you, or whatever it is. There's some anger there. There's some judgment. There's some blame and shame going on. Also, it can be really just like giving, like you're just handing over your power to something, and it's like, wow, this thing is going to be the answer to all my prayers, you know. So that's the energy of Stage 2. You can watch yourself if you're ever in that stage, and the questions that you can ask yourself in this stage are just seeing, okay, what am I pointing my finger at? What am I shaming and blaming? What am I making right or wrong? Just start to kind of see what's really there for me, and see what, you know, ultimately we're seeing something as a mirror. We're seeing there's something there for us in that we can learn about ourselves in that energy. So it's just seeing what's there for me, you know, and just starting to pay attention to the feelings that are there, the emotion that's there, and letting yourself feel the fullness of the emotion. Now we'll go to the exercise.